I really don't care about aging. I think it's a privilege to get older. And I always say, what's the alternative to aging? Death. So I think that if you look at it in factual terms, aging is really a fantastic thing because it's more trips around the sun, it's more wisdom. So I think you truly are, in terms of an age, you are what you feel. And I think if you take the emphasis off the exterior and just put it into energy and intention and always just striving for your best. I want to age. I want to age well. I don't care about getting older, but I'm not going down without a fight. So don't get me wrong. I'm there's if you can combine vanity with good intention and put them together in a cake, that's ageless to me.
The Paula Joye glow is, legendary. What's the secret sauce? Give me your recipe for this. Perennials summer beach babe look.
Well, I don't wear a lot of makeup, really. So I blend the thing I didn't say before is sunscreen. I always wear sunscreen. Sunscreen was the best advice I ever got, and I wear it in the rain. That's number one. So I just blend a bit of moisturizer and so I'm talking a pea of moisturizer, a pea of foundation, and that can be, I love Armani Luminous Silk. I love Clinique Even Better Glow. I love Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood one. And then I use, and this is true, a pea of J Bronze by Jennifer Hawkins.
It's the best.
Leg cream. I use that, the body shimmer on my face. Always have.
It really is a good glow.
Thank you. I also do have a ring light on me.
Are you a facial person? Are you a sauna person? Do you have any kind of special rituals that, just deliver?
Yes. I mean, I love saunas. That is my life goal is a steam room in my house. I would just live to have that. I would love that so much. That's the ultimate luxury to me. But I love that feeling of sweating. I bought myself, when you go and have a facial, the steamers that they have, the facial steamers, best thing I ever bought. Right. Ugliest thing I ever bought, but it is the salon grade face steamer, and it is just the best.
Do you use cosmeceuticals or cosmetic skincare products?
I use both. I'm probably a little bit like you in the respect of I'm constantly trying things. And I also, because part of what I do every day is giving women advice on what they should use. Not everybody can afford cosmeceuticals. So it's important to look, and there are lots of brands that are doing a very good job at a lower price point. So I do move around, but I believe in a vitamin B serum is probably better for me than a vitamin C. So I use a vitamin B or a pigment serum in the morning, and then, retinol is the king in the evening. But about 3 nights a week, I use nothing.
So take us to this national revolution that you and your best friend, Mia Friedman, started around jeans. How did this start and what happened?
Oh, it was, honestly, I went into Mia's office to record a podcast, and she was wearing these jeans that I was just really sort of like horrified at. And she's such a gorgeous woman, kooky, crazy, great dress sense. She's sort of she's like a unicorn, she just wears colors and, just is really brave when it comes to fashion. and can actually wear anything. Like she could wear any pair of jeans and look good in them, except for this pair of jeans, which I just said, and that's what friends do. I would want to be told. I was just like, babe, I am not sure about those jeans. And then we did our work, and then I left, and then she did a video saying Paula came in and Paula said these jeans are not good, and now I agree. And then I saw that video, and then I did a reply to her video, and I was basically just saying, mum jeans are not really that flattering. And maybe leave them for the kids, because they're sort of ironically mum. They're not actually for mums. And it just was one of those videos that caught fire. And I think we dissuaded a lot of people to buy mum jeans, and everybody bought the jeans I was wearing that day, which was the whole point. I was like, these are just the flatteral jean.
What do you think is the kind of the best payoff routine that you've done? Because I've seen you do the soft sand shuffles. I've followed you while you were running, when you were doing dancing. But what do you do now that you just go, you know what, this works, and this works for me from a vitality, energy, coordination? I like this exercise.
Pilates.
Really?
Yeah. I really had not done it until lockdown last year. And I have still never been to a Pilates studio. I have not done a reformer class. So I'm actually talking about me, a screen, and a mat and equipment. But I definitely saw a huge change, because I'm a runner, as you said, ran and ran and ran for years. There is no doubt that running is a brilliant exercise, particularly mentally. For me, it made me feel fantastic, healthy, and it's great for your body. It can be more inflammatory as you get older. The other thing that I did before lockdown, and I did notice a big change, was weightlifting. But proper weightlifting. And I always used to think that lifting would make you bulky, but it actually made everything a lot smaller. So I would really like to go back to a gym and just explore that a little bit more when the world goes back to normal, because I think weight bearing as you get older for your bones, but it's that anaerobic exercise that actually changes your muscles. And I've come to sort of realize that through Pilates. It's the repetition and it's the tiny movements. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Are you a fan of health retreats and wellness centers? Have you done those things, and do you like them?
I had never, if you can believe it, done one.
What?
Until, I know. Isn't that crazy? I think because I had young children, was obviously offered to me a lot of times. Lucky me, when I was editing, but I never got to go on one. And then I went to Gwingana for 7 days, and I absolutely loved it. I got so much from it. It was the right place for me, because it was steam rooms and education and seminars and exercise. It really had a great exercise component, which is, I'm a very, very all or nothing person in respect of, I like it to be all the way over here or all the way over here.
I'm going to wrap up with asking you to tell us your all-time favorite ageless products or treatments or rituals or tips.
Okay. A great red lipstick, definitely.
Do you have one that you love?
Well, I love the MAC semi-matte in Ruby Woo. That's excellent.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. And also the classic YSL. What's that called? You'll know. The red lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
It's the classic one. Touche Eclat, yes, for sure. But the new one, the one that actually has coverage. The Radiance one, the original one, was good when we were young. Now you need the one with coverage. But for sure, that's like facing candlelight. Candlelight, That's an excellent thing for agelessness. Always be in candlelight if you can. You need an illuminator for sure. Mascara, a fragrance wardrobe, because that just makes you feel great.
What was your first fragrance? Do you remember?
Lulu by Cacharel.
And what do you wear now?
I wear everything.
And when you smell Lulu, does it transport you back to that moment in time? Does it feel like time travel?
I just bought a bottle recently. I just bought a bottle because it's that beautiful blue. It's so iconic.
The ceramic.
Yeah. And
The
I
red
smelt
topper.
it and it was heaven. It was so, so heaven. I like single scents as well. I'm quite big on single scent fragrance, like a straight rose. Rose is my favorite scent. So if I can get a beautiful, good rose, yes. Baths, dry body brushing, excellent. Coffee scrubs, like definitely. And the one thing that I wish that I had done sooner and I didn't, and I don't know if it's too late, but I'm trying, is the neck.